Big 2 Local Weather Authority forecast. We warn you first with Chief Meteorologist Chase Menendez.
Well, good evening, everybody. Sure was a pretty chilly day, especially this morning. Temperatures really dropped down around that freezing line. We had some clear skies helping us out, warming us up by the time we got to this afternoon. But you can see there's a pretty good amount of cloud cover coming on in from the south right now. That's eventually going to make its way into West Texas. Thanks to the West Texas State Bank Weather Cam, we've got a good live look outside at those current conditions. And it doesn't look too bad. Very sunny, very calm as far as those winds go, but very, very chilly. We've cooled down 11 degrees over this time yesterday for Odessa, Midland, Fort Stockton, Alpine dropping off 10. Very significant changes, especially down in the southeast. That is a cold front that came through in the overnight hours, really dropping us down, especially over the high temperatures that we saw yesterday. Yesterday, almost a picture-perfect day, especially considering it was the start of December. 68 degrees, our high temperature, coming in pretty well above that 61-degree average for this time of year. But our lows picked up pretty well above average as well, 36 compared to that normal of 33. Now notice average for this time of year dropping down 1 more degree as we get on towards the middle of December. We'll start approaching our new season. Winter is coming our way, and we're going to definitely start to see those average high temperatures begin to drop off. Forecast high 56 degrees was what we reached earlier today. I do not anticipate us warming up any more, and that puts us at 55 right now. As the sun goes down, we'll continue to see these temperatures drop off. It's going to be another chilly night tonight, so get ready and anticipate a hard freeze, especially if you're in the northern basin. Make sure you've got your pets taken care of, your people are safe, and watch out for those pipes too, because they can burst. Odessa, Midland at 32 degrees tomorrow morning, but in the northern basin, we'll be dealing with colder temperatures. Now the good news, wind speeds really not too much of a factor. We're actually going to be dealing with another calm day tomorrow, if not a little bit cloudier. 5-10 mile-per-hour wind speeds generally coming out of the southeast. That'll work to pull in a little bit of moisture, but at the same time, we're staying pretty dry just because autumn is a pretty dry season. And we'll see those clouds begin to roll in the afternoon hours, continuing to increase on through the rest of the evening time. And that's going to lead us to see a very cloudy week ahead, especially once we get towards the end of the week. High temperatures picking up to 57 degrees tomorrow, so not a bad day, a little bit chilly, but hey, that's to be expected this time of year. Now, those clouds that we were looking at earlier on the West Texas State Bank Weather Cam are these very clouds right here. We've got a little stratus deck staying in place. Now, eventually, that's going to drift off to the north. We'll start to see more cloud cover coming in from the west in the overnight hours, but generally pretty calm conditions because of this large high-pressure system here that's taking up a large area here across most of the United States. Now, to give you an idea of how big this high pressure is, normal pressure is about 1013. This bad boy is coming in at about 1030, so a very, very strong high-pressure system, keeping a lot of that rain away, but also moving the clouds around it. Now, that's going to continue to stay in place all week, and as it finally begins to dissipate, we'll start to see a couple of changes before the weekend. But until we get there, we've actually got some pretty good conditions coming through, very similar to what we saw today, if not a little bit cloudier. Very consistent weather for the rest of the week, thanks to that high pressure. But we'll also see these dew points begin to increase as we go on through getting closer to Friday. 27-degree dew points now for Odessa. Midland is about average, normal for this time of year, upper 20s, low 30s. So that's about where we are. It's kind of dry because autumn, again, is a very dry season. But we'll see those numbers increasing as we get on through into the rest of the week towards the weekend. And we'll finally start to see some changes to this very calm weather. Not a whole lot of cloud cover coming through overnight. It's not until the early morning hours that the basin becomes a little bit cloudier. Now, as we go on through into the afternoon, we'll start to see most of those clouds move on out until Wednesday morning, and then everything looks really cloudy, and we'll see those clouds stay in the forecast. But notice, not too much of the way of rain at all. It's not until we get to the end of the week that we see those rain chances developing. 57 degrees, our high temperature for tomorrow, 56 on Wednesday, and then we'll warm up a little bit more, 59 on Thursday, and then our next cold front comes through Friday. Remember, those dew points really increasing, that cold front coming through, dropping our temperatures down. That'll give us a good shot at some rain, possibly some freezing rain, especially at the higher elevations, so you're going to want to look out for that. But the good news, Eddie, we've got a good couple of days to prepare for it. That's not coming through until Thursday night, Friday morning is what it looks like right now. So you got a little while to make sure you're safe and ready for it.
Yeah, well, we had great weather for the past week.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got to deal with a little bit of cold.
That's right. Here it is. It's December.
Thank you. Thank you, Chase.
Thanks.
The CDC